am the Beginner Crafter. Welcome to another WIPTube video. As you can see, my little destruction is very interested in what's happening. So the crafting can be a little difficult sometimes. And also I got a bit of an anxiety attack after taking him in. And basically for a full week I wasn't really able to work on anything because I was so stressed out that my stomach was constantly hurting, and I was just lying down and hoping for it to finally pass. But after about a week, when the puppy survived and I survived, it started getting better. However, yes, sometimes it's difficult to work when he wants to play or go out or just have some cuddles. So I haven't worked very much this month. Also, I'm recording it a few days before the end of March because I'm leaving for Easter and also to my friend's wedding. So there'll be another week away from crafting anything, but I hope April will finally be a month when I work quite a lot because the puppy will be big enough to handle a bit longer breaks between going outside. So what I worked on. First, I finished the sweater, which I'm super proud of and super happy about. I still need to... Rito, let me record. I still need to block it before posting photos as a tester, but it is finished. It is the size that fits me. Maybe I would like it a little bit longer, but still before blocking it's difficult to tell. But I love the sweater. It has a very interesting ending. Also at the end, the back is a bit longer than the front. So, yeah. I'm glad you approve how soft the sweater is. It is nice and soft, and it's just beautiful. Just look at the whole embroidery thing. It's all knitted, but I love it. So if I manage to, I'll try to post also some photos after blocking, and once the pattern is published, which as far as I know should be around September, I will link it under this video in the description box. But you can also go and see the channel My Cup of Yarn. This is the designer of this pattern, and she also posts new patterns from time to time. So you can see that as well. But I really love the sweater. I liked working on it. I wish I managed to work faster on it, but it did take a bit of time because there were some new techniques I had to learn, and I'm a big girl, so the body needs time to be worked. Okay, another thing I worked on was and that was in the beginning of the month, after I started feeling reasonably well, the peacock, Mini Marvelous Garden. Rito. And I did not manage to work a lot on it. Rito. Basically around this area and filling a little bit up over there. And it's not even 400 stitches. this month, because like I said, at the beginning of the month I wasn't really able to work much. After I started feeling well enough, I did work on the peacock, and then I decided that, well, since I'm going to a wedding, it would be nice to create something for the wedding. And I started working on that. And also, I knew I needed to finish the Ruska pullover by the end of March and before going to the holidays and the wedding. So I had other focuses. So this is something I'm really disappointed about, but I know that I really wasn't able to do it this month. So I am disappointed, but not really mad, because it just doesn't make sense to be mad at something that I really didn't have much control over. It wasn't like I didn't want to work or I was bored or anything. I just couldn't. So that's it. Not a lot of progress. Then something I did work on and finished, and this is now in a photo frame. I wanted to make it as a Passepartout card, but I only have a like navy blue one, and well, navy blue is not necessarily the color that you want for a wedding. And because I wasn't, it took me a while to choose what I want to do. It basically left me with a week, and I was just worried that if I buy something online, it just wouldn't get where I needed to be before I had to leave. And I couldn't find a white or silver or ivory Passepartout card anywhere in my city. So I went and just bought a frame, like a picture frame, and put it in there. This is called Doves, and it just symbolizes the relationship. So this is finished and framed. It's not, perfect, because that's how I roll, I guess. And I also I started working on that. This is also something I wanted to make for the wedding, but after working on this butterfly for like 3 days and realizing that I either misplaced one color or I didn't buy it for some reason, although I'm pretty sure I bought all the missing colors. But it took me 3 days to do this one butterfly, and actually it's a whole heart surrounded by butterflies, and in the middle there's supposed to be the names of people getting married and the date of the wedding. So I just basically gave up after working, I think, 4 days in total for it. And also the way I envisioned it, and it was suggested by the pattern, was to have like a hanger, decorative hanger, and use it as a wall hanging, or a wall, hanging painting, whatever. And again, I couldn't find anything like that locally. So I would have to buy it online and not really be sure whether it would get here on time. So I just stopped really working on it for a moment. I need to make a decision whether I will finish it and just send them later on, or whether I finish it without the names and have it more or less ready for another wedding. Although there's nothing I know of coming up, so it might be difficult and a long wait. Or just have it as a heart without the names in it, just as a decoration, or just let it go for a while. I don't know. I really need to make a decision, but it just took me too long to figure things out. Maybe if I had made the decision a week before, I would manage to do it, although I would probably have to take it with me to my parents, possibly even stitch on the flight, because it is a bit complicated. There is a lot of counting, and because it's not like a really full covered pattern, I can't really make any marks on the fabric because it just would be too risky. So I have to count really carefully where I put stitches so that the shape is really there. So yeah, it was a bit difficult. And also I worked on one more thing, but I can't really show it. I worked on the Umford rug, and I did like crochet a few rows, but there was a mishap. I left the yarn unattended, and my Roomba vacuum cleaner decided to tangle itself into the yarn, so it's just not really in a state to where I can show it to anyone. So after I come back from the holidays and the wedding, I'll try to patiently untangle things and start working on it again. With the progress I was making, I hope to finish it in April. At first I wanted to make it longer for one more repeat, but then I realized that actually the puppy needs something. He doesn't really like lying on a bed that he has. He likes lying on the floor tiles because they are colder, and he actually prefers it. But I want to have something softer for him, and also something that has my smell, because he's starting to take shoes and get them to his area where he likes lying around. I guess he just wants to feel close. So I hope that this kind of rug with my smell on it from working will satisfy the need for being having something of mine near him. So I mean, in general, I hope April will be a better month and I will be able to show you much more of what I've been working on. If nothing happens, there is no other test pattern for me to do, and I haven't seen any yet. If there's nothing, no events that I need to start a new project for, and if there are not too many health issues, then I should be able to work on the Umford rug and hopefully finish it next month. I want to go back to Bloom Between the Lines because I also want to finish it, although it will take a lot of time, because I think I finished my 10th repeat on it and I need to make 17, so it's still a long way to go, but I hope to make a good progress. And of course, the Mini Marvelous Garden needs some progress, and hopefully also other cross-stitching whips will get my attention again. So month wasn't the best, but I hope April will be much better, even though I am losing a few days of April as well because of the wedding. Yep. So if you've liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. It really is appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see the progress of all the whips I'm doing and all the projects I'll also be starting sometime in the future. If you've liked the video, yeah, please click the thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye!